went to the liquor store and I got at Charles and asked him could I rent a place next to him, and he said, you know what, I'm gonna give you a shot, but no funny business, only Compton shirts, snapbacks, and beanies. And I said, you know, that's all I'm gonna be doing. You know, it's on the straight up and up. And then I got the keys to the place. He gave me a shot. I opened up, and long story short, I've been there 13 years, and it was slow at first, and then we had a few bumps, hiccups. When the pandemic came, the city came and told me I had to close down, and that's when I readjusted the things that I sold, and I started selling face masks, bottled water, and the hand sanitizer. And that's when the city came back by and they told me, okay, well, you know, you got to close down because the pandemic is getting worse, and you know, we don't want this being a place where people was getting infected and a place where people come and congregate and more people was catching the COVID virus. So when they seen I was selling face masks, they said, okay, well, we're going to let you stay open, you know, because now you're selling essentials, but we're going to be back in a week to check, you know, the progress, make sure you got signage saying people got to stay 5 feet apart, and, you know, they got to wear a face mask, and they got to do, you know, certain things as a protocol for you to be able to stay open. So when they came back, they seen, you know, everybody in the store had face masks, we had face masks, and the face masks were selling. So not only did the city let me stay open, the city put in an order for 5,000 face masks for the city workers. And I made the city mask with the seal of Compton, the logo. And then after that, it was like, okay, it was smooth selling. We was open. We made a nice little piece of change to kind of make up for, you know, traffic slowing down. And we say, okay, we're going to get through this. And then that's when, after the pandemic, everything went back to normal. You know, the protocol relaxed. And we just started, you know, going back to doing what got us on the map at first, selling T-shirts, hats, but we still had face masks. We had face masks to our repertoire. And then we went after that, you know, everything smoothed out, and, you know, it was real uneventful. You know, it's just the ups and downs of running a business now. You know, I'm trying to stay with products that's relevant to keep people coming in and supporting us and keeping the lights on and the doors open.